Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we are in a 2008 Subaru WRX. It is my car and I've had it for about 8 months. Let's find out if it really is as bad as people think it is.
It's rated X. That means you're extra.
They stare at me while I stare at you. You want me like the others do. It's true, I crave you. It's true, I crave you.
So the first thing I want to talk about is just the interior of the car, and then we'll get past the boring stuff and then get to the fun stuff, which is driving. So first thing, you sit in the car, you got this door, pretty cheap ass door. Okay, cheap doors, don't slam them hard. It's annoying if you have a car, but whatever, you get over it. You're not paying for luxury or anything like that when you get a car like this. Obviously, it's all about drivability. So that's the perspective I'm gonna have here. So you come inside, you got all this cheap interior. So it does have a lot of hard plastics here, you can hear it. Wherever you go, there's just hard plastic, but it's not that big of a deal because when you get a car like this, not really looking at that, especially if it's like 10 years old. You're probably not trying to buy a car because it has like the top of the line luxury. When you come to the steering wheel here, it's a really nice steering wheel. Circle, obviously it's a circle. You got little Subaru emblem here, and you got the little buttons that tell you you can do cruise control, and then you can change the music and everything on that one. You got up one touch, okay, you can only go down if you touch it once, otherwise you gotta hold it all the way. Oh my god, took forever. Next thing, we got the time, we got the average miles per gallon, which you probably want to turn off if you can because it's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be a fun sight. Right now I'm at 19.5, which isn't bad, but it is pretty horrible. Next thing, we got the temperature. If the better the temperature, the warmer it is, the better gas mileage you're going to have if you didn't know that, which I hope you did. In the winter, I am averaging about 17, 18-ish. When it gets really cold, 17 to like 18 miles per gallon. In the summer, I was averaging around 23. So that's not too bad, but in the winter, it kind of sucks because you got to fill up every 4 days if you're driving a lot. Coming down to the stereo here, we got, it's pretty basic. There's not a whole lot of crazy stuff going on. It is like 10 years old, so the only thing I do want to say about this is that it is underpowered, the stereo system. So if you do get a car like this, or you're looking at like any WRX or Subaru, pretty much gonna have a really bad stereo system. One thing I really do like is the center console here. This thing is able to adjust, so you can move it up and down. And so, if you're going on a long drive or something, you can just chill and you can be comfortable the whole time you're on your way to, I don't know, where the hell you're going, work, wherever, just chill. It's a nice drive. As far as seating space in the back goes, you got it's a 5-seater, so you got some pretty decent room back there. You're gonna fit. I've sat back there a couple times and it's not that bad. I don't know. It's a sedan, so you're gonna fit fine. This car is like the limited or premium, whichever one's higher. So this one has it's good for winter because it has heated side mirrors, and then it has heated seats and everything. So if you're stuck in Minnesota like me, this is the perfect car to have. Alright, so all the boring shit's over. Now let's get to the real stuff. We want to learn how this car drives, right? Because who cares about the interior? Some people might care, so that's why I do it. But let's really take this car for a drive now. What it is? Some Camry. Okay. Alright guys, so now we're driving. And I'm just gonna take some random roads. I don't know where I'm going. So, alright, first thing I want to talk about. Some of the mods that it has on it. Well, it's a stage 2 tune. It has a turbo back exhaust, so it has an NVIDIA downpipe, aftermarket uppipe. I don't know what it is because I had it before I got it. And then it has a SBT catback exhaust, which is it's all right. And then we also have an intake, which just makes noises really fun. Okay, so that's pretty much all the mods it has. This car stock comes, I believe this car has around like 220 horsepower. So they really brought it down a lot from, I think it was making like 240 or something back when, like in 07 or something like that. So they brought it down 20, which is pretty annoying for people at the time, especially even me right now. I'm like, God, should have just kept it high. I don't know why they were trying to be conservative and everything, but these mods actually help a lot. So I believe Motor Trend or Car and Driver, I can't remember which one, but their 0 to 60 was like 5.5 seconds for this car for the 08 model when it's stock. And then I think the quarter mile was like, I want to say like 14.1 to 14.5 seconds. which, you know, it's not super crazy fast by any means, but once they got to like the 11 model, you know, you got that's the one like 2011 is when, or actually, no, even in 2009, that's when they got the new turbo in it, and it had like 265 horsepower, and that one was a lot faster. I think it was 0 to 64.7, and the quarter mile was like 13.5 or something like that, so that's pretty decent. That's a lot faster. So for this specific car, it got dyno tuned when it got the turbo back installed and everything, so it was making around, I think it said 225 to the wheel, all-wheel horsepower, and then 270 pound-feet of torque. So that's pretty fast. I know it spools up at 3,000 is like when it has max torque. So I say we try to see how that feels here, huh? What do you guys think? Do a second gear quick pull. Well, that's like, all right, here we go. This is broken, by the way. All right, that was illegal speeds. That was illegal speeds. Don't be doing that on the road. That was fun. All right, so this car is definitely a lot faster than it was when it was stock, to be honest, because there's no way this car would be this fast when it's stock, but it's fun. All right, guys, we're getting on the highway here, so let's do we do first gear? Screw it, let's do first gear pull. All right, guys, this is it. Do a first gear pull here. All right, here we go, 3,000 RPM. 3, 2, 1. And I 60. All right. This is not fun. This is not fun. I need to get one of these. Woo! I can smell it. I love the smell of gasoline burning. Oh man, I love that. I love that smell. But okay, so I got my fix there. All right, so it's quick. It's really quick. I know at top end it tops out. It doesn't really top out, but you know it kind of just goes flat after like 80 miles an hour. It doesn't. You don't feel it picking up as fast. But 1, 2, and part of 3 for third gear are pretty quick. So. Alright, so as far as like the suspension goes in this car, it feels pretty good. You know, some of the parts where it is, you know, it's like kind of potholy, especially here in Minnesota, you're gonna feel it a lot. It can be annoying, but I've had a lot worse, and it's okay. So as far as steering goes, this car's steering is extremely light. Some people don't like it, some people love it. I wish it was a little heavy. You know, I wish the steering wheel was a little heavier. I'm about to come up on this turn here, 10 mile an hour turn. Let's see how it is. All right, so I'm taking out like 20. So it's not too bad. It is a little light though, because sometimes you're wondering where the car's, because I've driven on back roads and stuff, and I find myself being less than impressed with the way the steering feels. But that's okay, because all I care is because most people just care about going straight, and unless you're doing track, who cares? Because you can just go. Okay, this road sucks, so the suspension is getting put to work, and you actually don't feel it that bad, but you can hear everything that's going on outside. Oh geez, and I haven't washed the car, which is good because it's really shitty. I mean, really ugly out. But so the suspension's holding up good. It's loud though. You can hear everything that's going on outside. I'm gonna take this turn here, see what it feels like. And it's okay. These seats are. I wish these seats were. Oh geez, you guys fell. My God. So I wish these seats were were Caros or something, because whenever I'm taking turns, I feel my body going like like the Evos. Oh man, that'd be nice. But I think the new STIs have the nice seats, like the new ones, like 2018. But these ones are kind of butt. It's okay. It's probably like if a fat dude drove this car, he'd probably be like sitting right. But I'm not that fat, so it's kind of whack. But it's all loose. But all right, guys, here we go. One more time. Do it for the one time. Do it for the one time. No cops. No 5-0. We are clear. like 3/4 throttle. And so if you're looking to get a car like this, I would definitely recommend one, whether it's your daily or if it's like your car you always wanted. Don't be afraid to go for the 08 models, even though they are a little underpowered, easily fixed with a turbo back and an intake. You got them good sounds. You know, they might not be as nice looking, but you'll be different than everybody else, because not many people have these. The people that do have them, we're all like, hey, narrow body, what's up? Narrow body, ugly duckling, what up, bro? Alright guys, so that about does it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and that's about it. But for sure subscribe, because we're at 202 now. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I made it 200. Yeah, alright guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Yeah.